Live racing returns to Fort Erie on Tuesday, June 15th, with YourTV airing the races each Friday at 7 p.m. We're joined by legendary race announcer Frank Salive, who will call those first races. Frank, 2 cup races are scheduled that first day. It kicks off at 3 o'clock, the program.
That always adds interest when there's these added money races. So each of the 2 races you're referring to will go for purses of $30,000. And the winner's share of that is 60% or $18,000. And it's really going to add a lot of interest to opening day. As you know, there's been an enormous pent-up demand because of the delays to the start of the season, because of the pandemic, and this kicks it up a notch even higher.
It was good news that you can actually get going on June 15th, because at first we didn't know when it was going to happen. June 1st was the original opening day scheduled earlier this year.
As we join you June 15th, we've actually missed the first 3 scheduled days of the year, but better late than never, as they say. And as you said, racing is only available to view on FortErieRacing.com. HPIBet.com is the national, legal, fully legal wagering terminal. And of course, Friday nights on YourTV Niagara. Really great for me personally to be back for a 6th consecutive year here at Fort Erie Race Track.
Now, tell me, the Prince of Wales Stakes, when is that scheduled for?
The Prince of Wales Stakes is September 14th, and it's always a gala day. But again, it's displaced this year. We can't have it on a summer day because of the late start to the season. And it fits into the Canadian Triple Crown. So last year, we had the winner of the Queen's Plate from Woodbine in Toronto, horse by the name of Mighty Heart. He came to Fort Erie and also won the Prince of Wales Stakes in convincing fashion, and then could not finish it off. He was defeated subsequently in the last leg of the Canadian Triple Crown. But because it is a Canadian Triple Crown race, and there's 85 years of history to the Prince of Wales Stakes and 124 years of history to Fort Erie Race Track, it's a great, great gala day. And hopefully, fingers crossed everywhere, that we're allowed to welcome the patrons back in person, at least in limited numbers by that time.
Frank, going into the 2nd straight year where horse racing will take place at Fort Erie without fans in the stands, you would expect that that would affect the betting dollars negatively, but that wasn't the case last year. It was a record year.
Yeah, just the confluence of a lot of things, this conversion to internet betting, people being confined to home, looking for things to do. And horse racing always has a loyal built-in following anyway. There's going to be people come and wager just for us throwing the doors open. But the confinement to the internet last year raised things to a new level. So what you're alluding to is the bulk wagering number for last year, which for the 39 programs last year came in at about $41 million. And when you figure that the spillover effect is enormous in Ontario, with tens of thousands of jobs created because of the labor-intensive nature of the horse. So it's really important that Ontario, as a great historic hotbed of horse racing, be allowed to continue. And Fort Erie is a major part of the scheme of things. And you're right, we are coming off record interest in wagering year last year, mostly in large part due to the involuntary or accidental conversion to the internet, which, as you say, turned out to be a good thing. But there's nothing like being there in person also.
Frank, again, that opening day, June 15th at 3 p.m. After that, it's Mondays at 1 p.m.?
Mondays at 1 p.m. and Tuesdays at 4 p.m. And easy to remember, after Labor Day, everything will be 1 p.m.
Perfect. Thanks so much for joining us, Frank, and we'll talk again soon.
Keep up the great work, and we're really thankful for the partnership with YourTV Niagara and all of the great community work that all of you do, and we're glad to be a very teeny tiny part of that. Thank you so much for doing this.